Tommy's not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the March Madness edition of the Stay Cashin show. This has been a crazy weekend for me. I'm fucking exhausted. My voice is gone, and I can't walk at all, Bill. I've been talking to Bill. I have to go tomorrow, Evan, to the clinic to try and get a cortisone shot to fly to Vegas. I can't walk.
Because of the hip?
You got botched. He's going to be on the show.
Dude, they fucked up the surgery. So I sent my foot is 1.25 inches shorter than the other.
Dude,
like, that's a lot.
I'm telling you, take those pictures.
You smell that?
What?
It smells like a lawsuit.
You know me. I don't like suing people.
Take those pictures and call botched. I'm telling you. You'll be on the show.
Do you think I want to be on that stupid show, you idiot?
I'll go with you.
Why don't you go on Botched?
Come on, dude.
I'm going on Botched, you retard.
Come on, you're going on it.
Isn't that for plastic surgery anyway?
Yeah, I don't. He's an
Any
idiot.
surgery.
He just wants to go and meet the gay doctors. So what happened, Ev? It's 1.25 inches shorter. Now, the reason I knew it was a little shorter, but I was starting to get pain in my operated hip like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And I'm sitting there, and I was talking to my friend's father, who actually is a hip surgeon. And he's like, you need to go check that immediately. And it's been getting worse and worse and worse each day. Both hips now, because my left one was hurting because I was falling like this onto my foot every time. This is a problem. Do you know what the only solution is, guys?
Surgery.
Yes, hip surgery again.
That's because you didn't go to fucking physical therapy the first time.
It doesn't shorten your leg, you fucking retard.
I told him to go.
I mean, I can't with you guys. Guys, it's not physical therapy. It's 1.5 inches shorter.
Watched.
I'm going. I can't with this kid right now. I'm not in the mood this weekend. I still think it's this weekend. This is a never-ending 72 hours for me. All right, so what are you doing today? Everything good? How was the trip?
It was great. Much needed. I don't know why I live in New York.
Evan, we've been asking you why the fuck you live. You don't live in New York, dude. You live in nowhere.
Yeah, you live in.
That's like Rackets saying, "Why do I live in New York?" You don't. You live in Canada.
Canada?
Yeah.
New York, Canada?
You're not Canada. Rackets is Canada.
Rackets is way more. He's based pretty much Canada.
No, Rackets is literally on the border of Canada.
It's 10 minutes away.
You guys ever look at Buffalo on a map? It's Canada.
It's Canada.
Yeah, you're just nowhere.
Everybody in the chat on Friday was saying that I did an amazing job at reading the chat and answering all the questions.
Wow, you're not good at reading.
Also said today that I should be the new chat guy because Nevin should be
I'd be for that. What's that? They're firing Nevin?
fired because I do such a good job on the chat. Listen, I'm just what they're saying. I'm just hearing what they're saying.
Listen, hey, and Bill, I would want you to be the chat guy. I enjoyed you reading the chat the other day. The problem is you can't read. That's the only thing. It takes you like 17 minutes to get through the words.
It's 5 miles away from me on my third computer screen.
Well, you told me your eyesight was better than anyone in the world.
It is. I'll go.
So it's too far, Evan. 5 miles away. You can touch it.
He doesn't have that 20/20.
What?
We had that texting championship too at the Yankee game that time when we weren't looking. We were like,
I killed you.
Are you nuts?
So let's do it right now. Right now.
Oh
Hold
my!
on. Right now.
No,
Get your phone out.
Oh,
come on. Come on, tough guy.
No, we did it that day.
Bill, we're going to do it in front of everyone right now.
You were like, holy shit, Bill.
Bill, we'll do it right now in front of everyone. I will look at the camera and you look at the camera, and Evan's going to give us a sentence, so we're both going to type it and show our phones.
No, I'm not in the mood. I'm not ready.
He's not ready. He's not ready. All right. Anyway, Rackets, how you doing?
I'm great.
Sound great. That's good. This is March, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck March. I'm giving out the first bet of the day right now. Ohtani home run, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Cash it. First bet of the day.
Cash it.
You just got to
bet of the day. Ohtani in Korea. He's going to go.
What's the line on that?
285.
285.
Come on, Ohtani.
Okay, now back to the normal stuff. So this is March, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first day of the tournament. It's not really the first day. I don't consider this part of the tournament. The tournament starts on Thursday, but we'll count it. And what they did just to fuck with us the most, they put, do you know who's, I don't know if you've looked at it, Evan. Do you know who's playing the 6 o'clock game today?
No,
Yes.
I know it's no-name teams because I was doing the thumbnails.
I mean, yeah.
I was doing the thumbnails for tomorrow, and it was like Boise State and whoever the fuck knows.
What's that? What is going on here? Oh, that just pulled up something crazy. All right. No, it's Wagner and Howard.
Bill Rupp has a bet on that. Leads right into the second bet of the day. Howard minus 154. Let's go. That's bet number 2.
Don't bet that because he's wrong. So we'll get back to that in a minute. So that is literally the biggest public play I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, it's going to win. Howard.
Yeah, 94% of the public on the first game to start the tournament. I'm sure they're going to. I'm sure.
You want to put $100 on it right now?
Yeah.
All right, we're good. We're in for 100.
All right, 3.5.
No, you get Wagner money line.
I don't want Wagner money line.
Well, I'm betting the money line.
Okay, I'm betting the spread.
Okay, well, we can both win.
Hope it ends at 3. But we'll talk about that in a second. So, just shut up for a minute, dude. My head's not right this last 2 days to begin with, and you're fucking even interrupting me. Shut up.
2 bets out.
Yeah, in the middle of my shit. Shut up. Fucking Christ. So what I was saying was Wagner and Howard play the first game, Evan. Then you get Colorado State and Virginia, right, which I like. I actually love that game. It's one of my favorite bets of the tournament, I think. Then Grambling, Montana State, 2 teams we followed, especially Montana State. Colorado, Boise State. What do you think the reason they put Wagner Howard first? Neither of these teams even have 19 wins. They're 18 and 16 and 16 and 15, right? Because the only way anyone in their fucking right mind is going to bet Wagner Howard is if it's the first day to kick off the tournament because you can't not have a bet on the first game. That's what they basically did. So this game sucks. It's horrible. There's no edges on this game at all because of what we're going to talk about when Howie comes on. But I love the second game, and we're going to get into that in a minute once we get through headlines and get Howie Dewey out. So, Evan, kick it off.
There really isn't a ton happening. But Rackets, we got some news for you. Sabalenka's boyfriend passed away.
Sacrificed. Oh, sorry.
He passed away.
Yeah,
Sacrificed.
Took a header.
Sacrificed.
She's not playing, dude.
Sacrificed. Shoot, he was.
There's a report out there that she's gonna try and play and not do any media. She's not gonna play. And even if she does, she's gonna last like literally a match and she's gonna withdraw.
I mean, it's got to be hard to play a game after you just pushed your boyfriend off his roof. It's got to be tough.
I don't.
It was actually at the hotel.
Did it come out and did they come out and say how he died?
Yeah,
they're going to say nothing.
Jumped off the balcony.
No foul play. That's what they always say.
Are you actually being real right now, Bill?
No, I read this is what it says on ESPN. I read it to Tommy. They passed it along to homicide, but right now they believe that they got a call at 12:32 a.m. Somebody was standing on his balcony threatening to jump, and they're saying that police saying that's what they think happened.
That's what they think happened. Yeah. What I think happened is Sabalenka was transformed into a girl to go dominate tennis, sacrificed her soul to the cabal, and she had to sacrifice her boyfriend. But
he was a professional hockey player, Rackets in Russia too.
He used to play for the Penguins, dude.
He was a coach.
He's the Belarusian hockey team. Yep.
Sakraficia. Oh, I can't even talk. All right, Evan.
Scotty Scheffler once again, just running the table in PGA.
Scotty too hottie. He needed all those people to get out of the way. Now he can't lose. I mean, we have no input on that. What else you got? Bill, wasn't there a crazy story yesterday? Well, wait, I mean, there's been some stuff since Friday. Justin Fields and did we talk about that?
That's what
Fields
I was going to get to last.
Okay,
it wouldn't be a Stay Cashin show without talking about the Jets, Tyron Smith.
It could be big if he stays healthy. It's monstrous.
Jets have made a lot of moves. I like the moves they've made so far.
Our O-line is disgusting now.
I like it. I like it.
If they could stay healthy. But, I mean, I told Bill at the end of last year that they're going to go bring in an lineman. He told me no, and now we're
And Rodgers isn't running for vice president because
no way.
So
obviously, and Mike Tyson's not fighting 2 Paul brothers at the same time in headgear.
Never know, Tommy. You never know.
In today's world, you do never know.
There's reports that Mike Williams is going to sign with the Jets today.
Is he? What's going on with Devontae Adams? What was going on with that? I remember that was going on, and then I haven't heard anything about it.
Nobody. The Raiders. I mean, listen.
I don't think they're willing to trade him.
I thought he was getting out of there. Looked like he was, so we'll see about that. What else we got going?
Justin Fields to the
Mike
Steelers.
Williams to the Jets would be amazing. Yeah, I'm not a big Mike Williams guy.
I'm not either.
I don't like him, but I think for Aaron Rodgers, he's good. Because Aaron Rodgers, he's not an after-the-catch guy as much, but Aaron Rodgers probably needs some size.
At least the Jets started cutting all Rodgers guys.
Yeah, they tried that. The funny thing is they brought Rodgers guys in for Rodgers. Rodgers didn't play last year. They stuck him with Zach Wilson and then benched those guys once they benched Zach Wilson. And then Rodgers comes back and now they cut his guys that they brought to play with him. Like, what are we doing?
He sucks.
Why didn't you cut him last year then?
Yeah, like at least they're doing that.
At least let Zach Wilson play with real receivers. Nah. And if you brought him in for Aaron Rodgers, then let him play with Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, what's up with J.J. McCarthy storming up the draft?
I'm done with this. No, he sucks.
Storming up the draft boards.
Yeah, Mac Jones part 2. Stop. Like these people.
The Vikings are saying they're moving up to like 5 or something or 6, whatever, to get him.
I saw the Giants. The Giants were interested.
Well, I mean, if the Giants were really interested, they would have made a move for Fields because Pittsburgh got Fields for a 6th round.
Why? Maybe no one wants Fields, Bill. That's the answer.
No, that's not the answer.
He's a backup in Pittsburgh.
I saw a report that said that Zach Wilson had more interest than Justin Fields did.
No one wants Justin Fields.
For a 6th round?
No one wants him for free.
Come on, dude.
He sucks. That's why it's so great that you guys all.
And the Vikings are drafting J.J. McCarthy to start this year, who runs an offense that doesn't even pass.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't even throw the ball in college. What do you think he's going to do in a pro? He's going to suck. But at least you know there might be a chance there. With Justin Fields, you're a guaranteed loser.
And
that's what happens.
The Colts have 44 quarterbacks on their roster right now. 44.
Yeah, Rackets, what are you guys doing about it?
They have every quarterback.
Rackets, what are you doing?
Listen, I don't question Chris Ballard. I let him do his thing.
Hey, listen, you're better more quarterbacks than less, right? I'd rather have 9 on my roster.
How many did they go through last year? So.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm good with that.
I'm a little disappointed that Minshew's not back, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
that sucks. I mean, he was awesome.
He was awesome.
Where's he going? Where's he going? Did he go somewhere?
Raiders.
He was in the Pro Bowl.
I mean, dude,
Raiders.
Minshew and Ryan Fitzpatrick back in the day, like these guys just get fucked. They just get bounced around for no reason. They're good.
He's getting a bag, $25 million for 2 years.
Yeah, he's gonna end up starting there, I bet.
Jeez. All right.
Baker.
Let's get to is Howie ready?
He was in the Pro Bowl, dude.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you could have made the Pro Bowl.
I know. I was gonna say the AFC Pro Bowl.
Last year, I had one less touchdown.
But they didn't want Josh Allen in it.
Yeah. Last year, I had one less touchdown than the kid from the Ravens who was in the Pro Bowl. Remember that? He started like 4 games and made the Pro Bowl with 1 touchdown.
Tommy, what about the Big East getting killed and getting snubbed?
It's ridiculous. That's why I'm waiting for Howie. See if we could get him out.
He's coming right now.
The bracket was horribly done. Horrifically done. Absolutely the worst bracket I've ever seen. Just put a pin here so we know this is the bracket part. This is the worst bracket I've ever seen. I don't know who the fuck is in that room. I don't know who the fuck is making these decisions. I've never seen anything like this in 25 years of doing and following brackets. Every single thing, Bill, is wrong. All of it. Like 100% of what was done in this bracket is wrong. The teams that are in on the bubble are wrong. The teams that are seeded are wrong. And then the matchup and sleepers are wrong. It's all wrong. 100%. And I would kind of think maybe they're right if I wasn't beating the shit out of Vegas the whole entire year in college basketball, knowing that they're wrong all the time. So we're going to make so much money because the lines are wrong on these games. Everything's bad right now. So I'll wait till Howie comes in. But yeah, I mean, the bubble, Bill, what did you think? It was insane.
All right, listen, we did the show as the picks were coming out. And Howie and I kept waiting for St. John's, and then they never came.
I mean, Howie, we're talking about the bubble and the snubs in March Madness. How fucking the Big East gets 3 teams.
That in the history of this tournament, that is the worst screwing that we've seen.
Right, that's what I'm saying. There's historical things that are happening in this. Yeah. This is the worst bracket in the world.
The East?
Worst.
Whoever put that together, they really should interview and just sit them down and ask them questions.
The only logical reason I heard, and I think I might have told you this on the show the other day, Howie, was they brought in the head of this. This is how bad this is. Bill, they brought in the head of the fucking bracketology for the NCAA, right? Villanova obviously wasn't going to get in, right? But there was St. John's, Seton Hall, and Providence, Bill. Pay attention. There was St.
I'm paying attention.
No, wait, look at me. Look at me.
Providence.
Yeah, St. John's, St. Hall, Providence. So, Howie, what he said was the problem we had with the Big East was all those other teams were so similar, it made it difficult to decide between them. He should have finished the sentence with, so we just left them all out so no one was mad. Because that's what he was saying. He said the room was split. So imagine there's 12 of us in a room, Bill. 4 people are like St. John's, has to be St. John's. 4 people are like Seton Hall. 4 people are like Providence. And the guy at the front's like, what do we do? Like, all right, I'm going to put St. John. No.
Someone else.
Virginia. Here, Virginia. All right, we'll put Virginia. That's what he said happened.
My problem is when Providence has more quad 1 wins than Virginia, Michigan State, and FAU combined, how do you keep them out?
I mean, Providence all 3 of them should have been in.
What about Indiana State too, right?
Indiana State should have been. I mean, listen, once you get down to Indiana State, you have to also, you can't just bitch, right? Because there is another side to it. Like when everyone makes a top 5 list and everyone's like, how do you not have Steph in it? It's like, all right, who am I taking out? Who am I taking out? LeBron? Giannis? Yeah. But in that situation, yes, Indiana State in a normal year, okay. But you had 5 bubble bids stolen, right? So I'll give them some slack for that. But you cannot have no one else in the Big East in outside of 3 teams. You can't. No. There should be a 6 bid conference, at least 5.
Yeah, 4 would have been bad. 3 is kind of like now you got to investigate.
And they just won the national championship like 4 of the last 7 years or some shit, right?
Yeah. I mean, the Big East has owned college basketball for like the past 30.
Yeah, because
past 30 something years, the Big Ten has won 1 national championship.
Big Ten sucks.
And that's Michigan State. That's it.
Big Ten's trash.
Tommy, there's a question in the chat from C-Web, your boy. Doing a March Madness bidding challenge, 16 seeds go for about $200. 1 seeds usually go around $3K. Any values to look out for, or any high seeds we really like that we think have a great path?
Yeah, just go to so let me look here. So you see at the bottom here, guys, the Bracket Bible is live. It's the one. I mean, we actually, Bill, so many of these were sold last night. It shut down our Discord.
There was a raid.
They thought it was a raid.
I was scared. I kept getting things saying we're being raided. Yeah. I was shutting down my computer.
Trending on WAP.
I posted the thing and it was like bang, 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 and raid. So yeah, it was.
I thought it was because Rackets MLB season.
Well, Bill's sitting there telling the whole chat we're being raided and people are stealing his passcode. I'm like, no, it's because so much traction hit it at once. It looks like a spam bot. But by the way, the Bracket Bible is live. Me and Howie spend a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort making this thing. I mean, Howie, I had one of the most exhausting last 3 days of my life without the Bracket Bible, like fucking hell on earth. And this thing was just like, every time you feel like you're getting through it, there's just so much. And we have so much more to do.
And this is the most frustrating fucking year I've ever had.
We had to do a lot of research and background stuff for this.
It's just insane. Some of these matchups just make no goddamn sense.
Yep. So we're gonna go through it. So I will say this. So to answer the question about the Calcutta, that's what it's called. The Bracket Bible already has 6,000-7,000 words in it from me and Howie. We broke down every region. We highlighted our favorite teams. We highlighted our fades. We highlighted our sleepers. It's all in there. Okay.
Values,
everything is in there. 7,000 words for 4 regions. Okay. So if you're into Calcutta, go by that. Check that out. With the Bracket Bible, you will get the 7,000 word March Madness breakdown, and you're getting the daily bets. So every day, me and Howie are going to go post the bets in there. Howie, I meant to tell you on the phone too. We actually got to text Nicole when we do an update. Remind me afterwards to remind you because she's going to put it on a different document. So we go in there each day and put the bets in and put the plays in. They'll be all the way at the bottom, and then we'll move them to the top once the tournament starts. So for right now, the top is all the March Madness stuff. Daily bets are at the bottom. Once the tournament starts and the bracket information is useless, we move the bets to the top and move the bracket stuff to the bottom.
Yeah, and if you remember, you get to hit out right off the bat with the NIT tonight, which, holy shit, there's some good games tonight.
All right, so let's get in. Let's start with the March Madness, and then we'll work over to the NIT. So we have 2 games in March Madness today. I don't think I finished my write-up here. I think I started it and then went on the show. One game I love, Howie. One game I hate. I'm assuming you're going to be with Bill on the first game. I'm going straight Tommy G crazy play here. But what do you guys like here?
You already know what I like. I already said it.
All right. Howie, what do you like?
Which game, Howard?
First one, the shittiest game in the history of the world.
I'm on Howard. Howie.
I'm the other way.
I have to go with Tommy, and I know what he's going with, but I have to go with those green and white degenerates from Staten Island just because they got 6-7 guys, but those kids can play. Those kids can play, and I think they put a little magic together and move on tonight. I do like Wagner.
I thought you'd be on Howard. All right, so that's good. That makes me happy. I'd rather not be with Bill. Here's the thing. I don't love this game. No. Right? Like, this wouldn't even be
on tomorrow if they win.
No, you will not, because I don't
I'm going to come in here.
I am not on this game heavy.
You better pray that game doesn't win. You want to do that? You guys better be glued to that television.
Now you better pray.
Listen, I expect
whatever you're bringing.
I expect nothing.
You know the fucking mood I'm in right now. Whatever you're bringing, I'm bringing Khaleesi's dragon back at you. This game sucks. It's trash. The big thing for me, Rackets, this is really the main reason I'm betting it. There's 85% of the money right now is on Howard, right? It's the number one game. It's the first game of March Madness. The whole world's tuning into it. No one would watch Howard ever. And the line's dropped a point.
Not really. I got it at 154. It's up.
You don't even know how to read a line.
It's up to 154 to 160. 154. 60.
Okay, bro. On what book?
Better on FanDuel.
Okay, so that's all that matters. Okay, what percentage of the public and sharp money's on each side?
I'm telling you, I have no.
I know you don't, so shut up.
CLV Rupp.
I don't bet like that.
I know. That's why I said you have no idea what you're talking about.
What team is better? Who's gonna fucking win?
I just said shut up. I just said I'm talking about something you don't understand.
Do you think that they want to start people off tonight with a loss?
Yep.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yep.
You think they want to take people's money right off?
They want you chasing right out the gate.
Oh, no way.
They want you because they know.
They took so much money on Saturday from everybody.
Yeah, and that's what they want to give some back.
They took money on Saturday and Sunday. There's no way they're not giving it today.
All right. So 82% of the public, Howie's going down. I don't love Wagner in this. I'm just playing. This is
going down on Tommy.
Shut up. This is just shut up. This is just a straight. This is just a straight public play here.
I don't have to look at it, and I know the money's on Howard.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even know how to find the money. So we'll go to the next one here, and then we'll get to the NIT.
I know how to find the money. It's in my fucking
Yeah, you know how to find the money? Where's your debit card?
It's in my wallet, motherfucker. That's where the money is.
Where's the ATM card been the last 3 days?
In my wallet.
Yeah. He went to go get a new ATM card, Rackets, because he couldn't find it. He thought a homeless guy took it behind him at an ATM. And he goes in there to get the new card, and it's in his side pocket of his wallet.
Right.
So this kid had a scratch on his car. He accused everything in the world, and it was him. He accused the homeless guy of stealing his debit card. It's in his wallet. Are you like Joe Biden?
Rupp, you got to blame that on the 90s, man. That was the 90s.
Now you guys see when he blames everything on me. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
If you want to get into the bracket championship, the tournament, DM me at Rupp45. $25, and winner takes all. So Howie did pretty well last year.
Yeah, Howie always
came in second.
Yeah, Howie came in second. Should have won.
Tommy's awful, so you could just take his money right off the bat.
That's good, Bill, as we're promoting the product. Thanks.
Tommy,
anyway, about my awful March Madness Bible. I can say whatever I want about myself.
That bullshit.
I can say whatever I want about myself. You shut the fuck up. So as we're promoting the March Madness Bible. But no, what Bill said is usually stupid. It was there. But I don't think I'm going to do great in the bracket this year.
You always say that.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Betting on March Madness is easy. Analyzing March Madness is easy. Identifying key points is easy. But the way that they're structuring this, Howie, they're making it so a retard can win again. That's what they're doing. The sharper you are, the more disadvantage you have on this bracket. First of all, let's go to the Colorado game and then talk about the bracket. So who you want in the Colorado State Virginia game?
I really, really like Virginia tonight.
Wow, I'm not there.
I'm going against the country because everybody wants Colorado State. I don't love Virginia. I've watched them play a ton of times, but this is an opening round tournament game, and I think the team that doesn't turn it over the most probably wins this. I think it's a low-scoring game.
Okay, yeah, I do. I mean, if Virginia's going to keep the score down, those totals like 120. So I'm actually on the other side here. I don't like Virginia as a team. I fucking hate Virginia. We've talked about it all year. I fucking just despise that team. And because they play slow. They're hard to like to begin with, right? Because they slow the game down. One of the big stats I was looking at when I was researching this game is Colorado State. Hold on, let me pull up my write-up here. Colorado State is actually, I want to give you the exact numbers, so give me a second. These will be the only free bets you get from the guide because we're going to be keeping them. Let's see. There we go. So Colorado State ranks second in the nation in assists to field goals made, fifth in the nation in assist to turnover ratio, and 17th in shooting percentage. I actually didn't know that, Howie, until I started looking it up. I'm shocked they're that high.
Oh,
I knew that. So, I mean, they don't shoot a lot of threes. They don't do a lot of stuff like that, but they're very efficient, right? So when I'm looking at a matchup versus Virginia, what's Virginia going to do to you, Howie? Like, if you're a team going to play Virginia, what are they going to do to you? What's their plan?
They're gonna basically on offense, they slow it down, they screen the shit out of you, they move the ball, they try to end up getting the ball down low and score. That's what they do. On defense, they pick up half court, they switch on all the screens, they just play good, solid defense.
So what they do, yeah, right. So they'll smother you.
You got to get up. If you get up on Virginia and you make them chase,
oh yeah, they're bad. They can't come back.
They can't come back.
Yeah. So the big thing about Virginia is they feast off you making mistakes, right? Any team that's going to slow the game down, they want turnovers, they want bad shots because you're not going to be shooting with 14 left on the shot clock. You're going to be shooting with 3 on the shot clock, right, Howie? They're going to make you go to the end of the shot clock, and these games are going to go under. So one of the things I look for is assist to turnover ratio, field goal percentage, efficiency stats. Colorado State's up there in all of them. So I'm just betting that they're going to be efficient enough. If you're leading the nation in assist to turnover and you're leading the nation in assist to field goal or top 5, that means you're making smart passes, good passes, and all your baskets are coming from assists, basically. You can't play one-on-one type basketball against this team. You got to move the ball around and you got to find your windows. So I'm going there with Colorado State minus 135. Howie, you're how much? You're on the other side? Plus 2.5?
I like Virginia. Colorado State has not covered in their last 6 out of 7 games. With that being said, Virginia hasn't fucking set the world on fire either. So, I'm going basically on, look, this coach has been there. He won a national championship.
Definite coach advantage. Yeah.
3 years ago. Of course, 4 years ago, he also lost to a 16 seed.
I was just going to say, yeah.
in the very first game.
Yeah.
When they lost to Baltimore, Maryland County.
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm looking at this game like he's got him prepared. He's not going to turn the ball over. I'll tell you what, I think this is going to be a 1, 2, 3 point game. Be a good game to watch.
Yeah, I obviously a Virginia game's going to come down, right? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, guys, stay intense. These are shit games. These are shit playing games. I like it. Howie's on the opposite side. It's going to happen. Do what you want with it. Now let's talk about the bracket there, as we were just saying. Howie, what were you saying about the bracket?
Oh, the East?
So we started to talk about the bracket, and then I pivoted back to finish that. What was the conversation that was happening?
Howie, do you want my how to win?
That's gonna help me. That's gonna help us figure it out. This fucking idiot screaming nonsense.
This is how you win bracket pools, guys. Number 1,
from the man who's never won one ever.
I will win it this year. Number 1, there's not a lot of
tips on how to
win. Number 1, there's not a lot of upsets in the first round. If you're looking for upsets, it's the second round. Number 2.
Somebody listen to Jay Byron.
Number 2.
Do you want to credit
Number 2.
Yeah. Do you want to credit whoever you're stealing this from, Dom?
Jay Byron.
Final 4 teams are most of the time number 1 seeds. Number 1 seeds have been doing.
All right, yeah, that's all in the Bible.
Number 3.
Bill, you're done.
Watch the 8 and 9 seeds.
Like I gave you that. Shut up. Okay.
I didn't say you did.
Well, let me say it. You're bad at it. You're stealing Jay Billis's shit from ESPN. You're stealing shit from the ACC network, and then you're stealing my shit before I can speak. Let me say my own words. That I told you, and you're butchering. I just went through a whole weekend of people butchering my words.
First of all, First of all, it was a Yahoo article, number one.
Well, then you credit them.
Number
Read
two.
this on Yahoo.
Number two. Well, no, I was looking it up. Who won the last fucking
So you're slowing this show down, and we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. It used to be 12 seeds. Now it's 11 seeds.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
Why doesn't Jay Billis do the I got to go to work tweets anymore?
Yeah, I like those.
Those were
are
good.
funny. Yeah. So let's do a little first glance here, Howie. The East is the toughest region in the history of college basketball. There has never been a region with more teams I'm in love with than all right here, Howie. And they put them with the team you predicted before the season started last year at like plus 20,000. UConn, they're the number 1 overall seed. And the committee decided to put, you ready for this? There's 3 teams in this whole tournament who made the Final Four last year. They are all in the top half of this quadrant with UConn. San Diego State, FAU, and UConn. How does that happen?
It's a travesty, man. It's these guys fucked up. They
The whole
fucked up.
Final Four, they play by Sunday.
No, they screwed up to epic proportions. There's no way that UConn should be playing the winner of FAU and anyone. Let alone
That's insane.
No, those 2 teams, and then you got San Diego State right below them.
With UAB and then Auburn right below them and Yale. The top of that bracket, there ain't a bad team in it.
No, that's the best bracket that we've seen in years.
I mean, dude, UConn, Stetson sucks. FAU, Northwestern, San Diego State, UAB, who's my favorite team, who I've been betting all year, who just won their conference tournament, Auburn and Yale. And then it's like, okay, well, the bottom's got to be weak at least. Nope. BYU, our favorite from before the year, Howie, we were talking about wants to go to the Final Four. Illinois, who just dominated the Big Ten tournament. Washington State and Iowa State, who everyone said should have been a 1.
Well, Duquesne's no pushover either. They won
Drake's
24 games and won the A-10 championship.
Howie, can you explain to me how everyone thought Iowa State was going to be a 1, right? Everyone said, I don't, but everyone on TV did. How are they the number 1, 2, and they're under UConn?
I don't understand that at all. I mean, I would have figured Iowa State a 3 seed.
That's what I would have thought. But everyone's saying they should have been a 1. I'm like, no, they're not a 1. They only get at home. People don't understand that. So we're not going to give too much here, but let's give a little bit. I'll start with mine. UConn was a team I wanted to go to national championship, and FAU was a team I wanted to go to the national championship. Playing then, I was watching the brackets, was just praying they were on different sides.
Yeah.
Not only are they not on different sides, they play each other on Sunday. So great. One of them's gone. But I like FAU. I like UConn. What do you like in this top quadrant here? Who do you think comes out of it?
UConn should steamroll Stetson, the Ivy League school from Florida. But look, man, I think FAU can win this game against Northwestern. But you do have a factor, and we know what that factor is on Northwestern. Because now he's got the world cameras on him, which add another 10, 15 points to however many. Because he knows the world's watching. And look, I can't believe this dude he didn't make one of the top 3 all-star teams in college basketball this year.
Listen, I'm a big boo-booey guy.
Like, this dude is a guy that can put a team on his back and he can beat anyone. That's the bottom line. So,
and this is a dangerous spot, too, because FAU isn't the greatest defensive team. They play 4 guards and a big in the middle. So he's not going to be going against any 6'7" guy who's going to try and trap him or 6'6" wing. He's going against other guards his size. So yeah, Boo is going to light it up. Boo is going to drop 30 in this game. It's just a matter of last game he dropped 35 and they only scored 60. So can anyone help him outside of that? So
yeah,
but he's going to get his.
It could be an interesting game, man.
Oh well, it's a 1-point spread. It's tight, 100%. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's not the most optimal matchup.
I think FAU can win.
All right, and what about the bottom half of the bracket here? I know. I love BYU. You love, Auburn we didn't talk about. What do you think Auburn does here? Think Auburn gets past San Diego State or whoever you have in that one?
I think Auburn loses the first game to Yale.
All right, good.
I really feel that way. I think Yale has a better team. They have one of the best big guys they've had in that history of the school. The little left-handed guard, the 6'4" kid who hit 2 30-footers to bring him back to beat Brown. That kid's nasty. No, Yale's got 6 kids that they run in and out. They can play. I think they slow it down. Look, Auburn's in a big position here. It's opening game of the tourney. Don't be surprised if they make 10, 15 turnovers. Throw the ball in the stands a few times. That's what Auburn usually does.
But their coach is so good.
Jesus Christ.
I tried to do when you were drinking.
I can't. Yeah, Bruce Pearl, put the cameras on me. Put the cameras on me. I'm the greatest. Yeah, I really think Yale has a legit chance. This would be a 13 beating a 4. We've seen it 100 times before in the past. It's not huge.
Yeah, and then you go to bottom half, Howie. We got BYU as a 6, Illinois as a 3. So let me just read it. BYU, Duquesne, Illinois, Morehead State, Washington State, Drake, Iowa State, South Dakota State. I got BYU coming out. I'm losing to UConn at the top. I had to go UConn over FAU. It's just too risky, but I will make another bracket with FAU going forward. But who you got coming out of here?
I have BYU coming out of that whole entire bracket.
You got them beating UConn, huh?
No. I have
you got out of that region.
Finals. But I haven't beaten Illinois.
I do too.
I think we see a high scoring game, and I think BYU wins that game. I think, I like Drake. And I don't think Iowa State really has a cake. Iowa State's going to have a hell of a game against South Dakota State. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Okay. So
they play everybody tough every year in this opening round.
So let's look at this. So a little tougher first round game for sure. But Iowa State's path is going to be, if they handle their business and all the favorites go through, this is what their path would be, Howie. Iowa State would have to play Washington State, Illinois, and then they move on. UConn has to play FAU and San Diego State. Like, UConn's going to have to play the only 2 Final Four teams in the tournament from last year, 1 championship team in San Diego State, before they even get to the fucking Elite 8. Good job. Top overall seed.
The Elite 8, it gets easier for them.
No, everything gets easier. Once they get out of their region, they walk. Yeah. Let's go down, do one more bracket, and then tomorrow we'll do the other side. So we'll do the left side of the bracket today. Tomorrow we'll do the right side of the bracket. And then Thursday, the games start. We're not here Thursday, so we're going to be betting all day. Thank God. How great is that, Howie? We don't have a show.
Yeah, you got to be a member by Thursday because that Discord is going to be crazy.
Yeah, we're popping.
It's going to be nuts. And
I might change Friday's show. May not do it on here. Maybe we'll do like a Twitter Spaces sweat show. I just can't be fucking focused on talking to you idiots when we got fucking millions of dollars flying around.
Yeah.
You want the picks and information, sign up for the site. The West bracket here, Howie, we got North Carolina as a 1, valid. Arizona as a 2 at the bottom. I actually have North Carolina getting deep because it's a joke. I mean, Connecticut's got a nightmare, and North Carolina's playing the winner of Mississippi State, Michigan State. Both those teams suck.
They have 27 losses combined.
It's ridiculous.
Neither one should be in the tournament.
Neither. And they're both playing each other, and then they get to play North Carolina. Why isn't that under UConn? Like, dude, yeah, I can't. Don't even start. So those teams suck. So North Carolina basically sleeps through the first weekend, right? They don't even have a game. They're asleep. Now you get to the next part of the bracket with St. Mary's, Grand Canyon, Alabama, Charleston. Listen, if the favorites advance here, North Carolina is going to have to play Mississippi State, St. Mary's, and Alabama. I mean, you did just walk straight through. Right? Well, St. Mary's sucks in the tournament, and I think they're losing to Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that flip a coin on that game.
How does UConn got to play everybody and they got to play nobody? I don't understand. Who do you like? Alabama, Charleston, St. Mary's, Grand Canyon? Where do the upsets sit?
I think Charleston probably beats Alabama or gives them a good game.
I can see that. Yeah, Alabama's fucking.
Clemson, New Mexico, flip a damn coin. I like Clemson to play North Carolina in those finals. But they got to get by New Mexico.
Howie, how did they do this to us?
It's terrible.
This is another FAU UConn.
Yeah.
I literally said the winner of this. These are 2 of my favorite 5 teams to get deep as sleepers. They're both playing each other in the first round. So how am I going to fill out a bracket? Because I know what's going to happen in the other games, but I have the winner of this game playing North Carolina like you do, right? So we both know what's going to happen here. The winner of this game plays North Carolina. I just don't know who's going to win this game. So I took New Mexico. I think they're hot enough. I like their guard play. I think they don't have a trio. They have a quad on that team.
They have a trio of 3 NBA players' sons.
Yeah.
Oh, you got House, you got Mashburn, and you got the other one. You got 3 NBA players' sons.
Yeah, and they got 4 guys who score like 17 a game. That team is nasty. So I'm taking New Mexico just because they're hot. They're fucking killing it right now. People are saying New Mexico wouldn't have got in if they didn't win their conference tournament, which is maniacal. They should be a 7 seed right now.
Yeah.
But so me and you are on the same page there. You're on Clemson. I'm on New Mexico, but we both think they get through the rest of this quadrant.
I do, and I'll tell you why. This Baylor-Colgate game, you can't just slip by it because, according to what I'm hearing, Baylor has 1, possibly 2 players that may not be playing. And on Friday, and shit, the one kid, the forward, averages 11, 12 points a game, but he's hurt. So this could be a problem for Baylor. Colgate is not good. They're no slouch. I mean, Colgate has given teams games in the past.
I guess, listen, Baylor, in my write-up, I basically was talking about Baylor, and listen, sometimes they look like the best team in the country, and sometimes they look like the worst team in the country. So anything can happen with a Baylor game. So
they're beaten up.
They're hurt. They've been hurt. So, I don't know if I'm on Colgate, but why not? Right? Like I usually try to avoid Baylor if I can. And then we go to the last game there is, let me scroll back down. Arizona, Long Beach State, and Dayton, Nevada. I like this spot for Nevada. Nevada's a team that I've been high on all year. They have a great road record. They were 8-3, I think, in the Mountain West. Dayton, I think, is a little overseeded here, Howie, at a 7.
Yeah, I actually like Dayton in this game. I think it's going to be a 1-point game. I don't care what happens. This is going to be a 1-point game. Dayton's got a couple guys down low that are beasts.
Mm-hmm.
Nevada's got good guards.
Nevada's got the guards. Dayton has the bigs. Yeah. So it's basically you're going to be looking at a mismatch there on both sides of the ball. I like the senior leadership from Nevada. These guys have been here before. Blackshear, Lucas. I've been betting them all year, and I like their road record. That's the big thing for me, road record, and that's why I don't think
they beat good teams.
Yeah, and that's why.
Yeah.
Yep. And they beat a lot of them on the road. Which is hard. That doesn't happen. Give you an example. That Iowa State team we were talking about. I don't like them. They're playing nobody for the first weekend, so they're probably going to get through. 18-0 at home, 5-5 on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, they only beat Houston because it was in Iowa. No one's talking about that on TV. No one's talking about that anywhere. They're not in Iowa anymore. You're not in Kansas anymore, Iowa. So, listen, they're fine. They're good, but they ain't going that deep. Arizona, Long Beach State, Howie. I know you probably have an opinion because it's a Pac-12 team and you hate the Pac-12.
Listen, man, this is another game. If you've watched Arizona play, this is the most schizophrenic team, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde team there is. They can come out, they have talent, they can win by 30, they can lose to anyone. When this team plays poorly, they play poorly. I've seen them go 5-6 minutes without scoring.
Yeah.
I don't know. This could be closer than you think.
Here's what I know. Arizona's not going anywhere in this tournament, right? They may get knocked out in this Sweet 16. They may get knocked out the first game. They may get knocked out by Nevada or Dayton. Arizona's a fraud. That's a 2 seed. That's the worst 2 seed I've seen. That's ridiculous. They shouldn't be a 2 seed. Yeah. How the fuck is Arizona? I mean, listen, I know the way that they judge this shit, but Kansas is a 4. I mean, come on, dude. They're not even top 4D. They're not even one of the 40th best team in the country, let alone a 4 seed. They have them, I think, 14th overall. They had them or some shit. But the body of work shit, dude, they're not even factoring in that these teams beat nobody. Pac-12 sucked. This team is vulnerable. I'd love to see the beach. Go get them. I'd love it.
Yeah, and you take a look at a team like Kansas that is in this tournament, and yet Providence and St. John's are not in the
Kansas tournament. Providence would kill Kansas.
Yeah. I mean,
fucking ridiculous.
It is.
All right, talk to me about some NIT here. You said you loved the NIT tonight. Give me the tea. Give me the tea, Howie.
Oh, there's some games tonight, man. You got
Howie Dewey's excited.
Dude, yeah, I wasn't that pumped up until I literally looked at. Let's see here we go, man. What am I do? All right. I'm on my FanDuel right now, and
I'm on my FanDuel.
It's taking me too fucking long.
What are you trying to do? I'll just tell you the games. North Texas, LSU. So we're going Providence, right? Providence is going to go one way or the other. They're going to run through the NIT, or they're going to fucking not care and be drunk last night and not even show up for the first game.
Well, you got your team playing at 7 o'clock, Tarleton State.
Hey, how you doing? Love the Tarleton.
Tarleton State's minus 10.5 against Texas Southern.
Hold on. Where are you looking?
What
are you looking at?
I'm looking at college basketball. You got Tarleton.
Are you on CBI? What tournament are you on?
No, this is NIT. Xavier, Georgia.
No, that's the CIT, you knucklehead.
So I got them all combined.
Yeah, they're all merged in the same thing. Yeah, I hate when they do that. Separated by turn. So you have the CIT, which is Tarleton, Texas Southern, right? So I like Tarleton there.
Hey, we can bet on it, baby.
Hey, dude, if you can bet on it, I'm betting it. Abilene. So you got two of my teams there, two of my purple teams versus A&M Corpus Christi. Corpus Crispy. That's good.
Good.
Yeah, they are. And then we go to the NIT. We got North Texas, LSU, Boston College, Providence, Xavier, Georgia, Cornell, Ohio State, South Florida, UCF. Talk to me about any of those.
Now, this is big because when you bet the NIT, it's not like betting the NCAA tournament because
motivation.
Plus, these teams are at home, really at home. So you got like Xavier playing Georgia. I think Georgia hasn't been in one of these tournaments in years. So I think they get a big turnout tonight, even though I like the Big East. And I think Georgia probably wins this game. They're minus 1.5. They're playing at home. This game is in Athens, Georgia. Xavier is one of those teams probably pissed off that they didn't make the NCAA tournament because Xavier's there every year. I think Georgia wins this game.
All right. I get a little nervous about the first game of the NIT. You could usually tell how many teams don't give a fuck by the first team that should not give a fuck, right? Like it's like the whole league does shit in unison, right? So the snubs. There's one thing you see in these tournaments, Providence right here, right? This is what gets in my head on the first game of the NIT only. Because it's so focused on do they care, Howie, right?
That's it.
The whole thing is focused on do they fucking care? Are they pissed that they got stumped and they're here? Like who? Patino actually said, fuck it, we're not even playing in it, right? St. John's?
Yeah.
So that's how little some teams are that pissed that they just say, fuck it, we're not playing. But Providence, like, I don't know. Are they going to care or not? So then I go look at the line movement and shit, and I see that 72% of the public's on fucking Boston College. That makes me want to pay. The line's dropped 2 points already in Boston College's favor. So Boston College is getting steamed. Does someone know something? Does someone know that there's some kids saying, I don't give a fuck? I start to overanalyze the line moves when it's the first game of the NIT. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
Because there is inside information. How you've gotten it before. There's people who are like, yo, don't bet Providence today. They were out till 2 a.m. They all said they don't give a fuck. Like, that happens.
Yeah, and you got to find out, make sure everybody's playing. This is kind of like the college football.
Yeah, it's like the net bowl games.
But you would think, looking at this, Providence has got to be pissed off because they did not get in the tournament. So two things are going to happen. If he's got some of these kids coming back next year, or a good portion of them, they're going to go to try to win this whole tournament. It helps for everything. Recruiting, everyone come back, we're going to be solid. Or he may have a bunch of guys leaving, and they're like, fuck it. Well, we don't even want to play. We didn't make the NCAA. And Boston College might come in and win by 20.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm probably going to let the game start and then jump in on it. You got UCF laying 6.5 to South Florida. That seems like a haul for a South Florida team that was one of the hottest teams in America.
I know, man. That basically tells you South Florida doesn't want to be there.
Am I right? Like, that's what I'm saying. I overanalyze these. That's how I read it, right? Like, dude, how does this team not make the fucking tournament? No one even talked about South Florida. They won literally like fucking, they did the longest winning streak of they lost one game from December 2nd to March 9th, Howie.
Yeah. From
December 2nd to March 9th, they lost one game in a conference that has Memphis, FAU, North Texas, Charlotte, UTSA. These are good teams.
UAB.
Yeah, I mean, UAB won it, and they didn't even get close to getting into the tournament. So, yeah, do they care?
And they're plus 6.5.
Plus 6.5 against UCI. It's crazy. They have to know something.
Then you got Kansas State team, 50-50 team out of the Big 12. They're playing at Iowa. Iowa's minus 5.5. I do like Iowa to win this game because this coach has been to a ton of NITs and NCAAs. And I know he won't roll over. Iowa will show up and play. They'll try to win this game.
I have a temptation because the spreads are way bigger than I thought they'd be on all of them. 8.5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 6.5, 10.5. We're sitting here talking about how little motivation teams may have or may not have, and do they care, do they not care? Are fans gonna even show up to this shit? Do they give a fuck about the NIT in a home game when they're fucking pissed off and don't want to be there? So I almost want to just run the dogs on everything fucking 6 or more. But again, first day of NIT. One game I do like here, Howie, is North Texas team is good. LSU's playing at home. I think they could beat LSU.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. That's probably the best game that I like right here.
Yeah, I like that too. So we're both on that. All right. So I like North Texas on the money line on a spread. Let me see if we're getting 3 anywhere.
I got
2.5. Lines was 3 coming down in our favor. That's a good sign, at least. First one we've looked at that's actually moving in our direction. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 2.5 on North Texas here. Let's do that. We're both.
I actually like Richmond plus 6.5 at Virginia Tech. I like Richmond.
Let me look here. I'm looking at my notes.
A lot of points.
Yeah, I'm saying I like
Richmond's got good guards.
Richmond can play. Yeah, and they're actually a good road team too. I think they're 7-5 on the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that. And Virginia Tech, fuck Virginia Tech. That fucking last loss that they had against Florida State, they go fuck themselves.
And that's a team that doesn't care about playing in the NIT.
That's a team that didn't care about playing in the fucking ACC tournament. I mean, they literally fucking didn't even get off the fucking bus, Howie. I mean, what'd you say, Evan?
North Texas is 3 on Bovada.
All right, let's take it. There you go. There's 3. God, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. That's pretty much it for today. We'll come back tomorrow on Wednesday, and we'll break down the other half of the bracket, give you some futures to watch for. We'll give you some more picks, give you some more plays, give you some more bets. But in the meantime, go buy the Bracket Bible. It is available 6,000 words and bets every single day. Not to mention, it includes a free week at 4 Deep Bets. So 4deep.com, free week. You're getting a $40 free week with this. So what you do is you buy the Bible, then you get the free week, and then you come right into the Discord with us. You'll get notified by every game. You'll get at everyone's notifications. We have live shows. This is our time of year. We go fucking nuts. So we have 10-hour voice chats this time of year. So make sure you go in there, buy the Bracket Bible, get the free week. And I'm just going to be sitting down on my couch. I can't move. I might not even be able to go to Vegas. I don't know.
Yep.
But how we doing?
Friday and Sunday, we're in Brooklyn, baby. We're in Barclays. We're gonna be watching. I'm gonna be wearing green and white catamount. Fucking. I
may go on my walk. I may bring a walker and go with you.
It's Goat School, Vermont.
Oh yeah, Goat should go. I mean, we got everything going on. We got fucking my team FAU playing there, your national championship playing there, Goats College Vermont playing there, and Hoffman's team Duke playing there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of things.
Brooklyn's gonna be wild this
Brooklyn's week. Bopping. Too bad I fucking can't move. All right, how we doing? Appreciate you, brother.
All right.
Later. All right, Bill Rupp, you cleaning your office over there? What are you doing?
Yeah, doing a little cleaning.
Doing a little spring cleaning on the show?
Yep.
No, what do you like in a college basketball? Anything?
Just Howard.
Just Howard, that's it? Howard the Duck?
Yep.
What are you doing? Can we see? We want to watch. We want to watch. What are you doing?
I'm cleaning up some shit over here.
What are you wiping, though? Like, you DJing or you?
I'm wiping anything. I'm taking.
Looks like you got a turntable and you're DJing.
From one pile to another.
Just piling things?
Piling stuff up.
Piling. Rackets, what do you feel about that?
Gotta be efficient.
Yeah, he's piling. Listen, the guy's piling. All right. Bill, what do you like in the NBA today?
Nothing. The NBA is awful today.
That's Bill's way of saying, I want to clean, leave me alone.
No, there's nothing in the NBA today. There's only a few games. I don't really like any. I mean, you can take the.
Wow, there's not a single spread under 8.
Yeah, they're all awful.
Wow.
I don't like betting. I mean, the Mavs, they won the other day, but taking them on the road on 9, that's crazy.
What do you think happens in this Nuggets Timberwolves game, and why is the line 8 and it opened at 1.5? So who's not playing for Minnesota? Everybody?
Minnesota could have guys out.
Yeah, it's got to be. That line movement's retarded.
Yeah, that's too much for Denver, so I'm not taking them on the road. I do like the Magic, but the spread's 12.5.
Anthony Edwards game time decision, Naz Reid game time decision, Rudy Gobert game time decision, Jalen Clark out so far for the Timberwolves.
I like the Pelicans, but that's 8-2, so I won't be betting that.
Did you like Anthony Edwards' dunk of the century last night? Did you see it?
Great. He's great.
That dunk was insane. That was the most insane dunk I've seen. He fucking just hammer cocked him. Rackets, you got anything? How's NBA been going with you? I saw you dabbling a little bit in the chat recently.
hit the Knicks plus 125 last night.
You
After
can
they
only
already
bet,
had
like,
a lead.
You can only bet these games live, like these big.
I don't
Yeah,
bet. Yeah, I don't
9
bet
point
the
spreads are
NBA
stupid.
anywhere before halftime.
You're
Yeah,
not
I'm gonna be
gonna
betting
bet any of these. Like, what are you gonna parlay? Denver, the Mavs, and the Pelicans. You want to take 3 road teams?
No,
I'm not.
No.
Nope, nothing tonight.
Let's move over to the ice. Bill, Rangers came through for us the other day. We've been good on the ice lately. Blues came through last night, or 2 nights ago. What are you liking in the hockey, Bill? You got anything you're looking at?
On the Rangers again, -1.
I know. All right. I like the Rangers at home. I'm going to put them out. Rangers -122. I'm actually going to be taking the Penguins against the Devils. So I like the Pens +110s. We're going to be betting. Evan, your Bruins are playing today. Do you have any input?
Bet overtime.
Bet overtime, Evan says. We're due. I have a little interest in the Blue Jackets, but not that much. I gotta make a final decision on that as we get forward. Interesting one here, Bill. 98% of the money is on the Hurricanes today against the Islanders. 98. That's a big number.
Hurricanes have been on fire.
Line opened at 146. It's up to 170 in some places.
Hurricanes.
God, I got the hiccups now. Great. I'm having a heart attack. I have no voice. I have no hip. I cut my tongue, and now I got the hiccups. Perfect. Fuck my life. Predators are gonna fucking maul. Let me just see what we could do for a parlay here with this. Let me just give the other straight bets. So right now I got the Rangers.
Islanders have lost 4 in a row.
Yeah, no, I know they're terrible, but I mean 98% is ridiculous.
Carolina's been on fire. I think they're 8-2 in the last 10.
Yeah.
I would definitely be on that. I'm not going to bet that game, but I'm only doing the Rangers. But I like Carolina too.
But they're only like they're -150 in some spots still.
Yeah, I don't.
And -145 at point spread. It looks like.
Yeah, I might end up taking them too.
Yeah,
WTA Miami later. Simona Halep -130. She's going up against Paula Badosa. I don't know what time it's scheduled for 4:00, but it's not going to play at 4:00. It's probably not going to play till like 6 or 7.
Simona Halep,
probably my favorite play on the board today.
Simona Halep, a little wishing troll with huge knockers. Remember that back in the day? She had to get a breast
She's just coming back from. She's been suspended for the last 2 years for wrongfully accused of PEDs. She never even fucking took them. She finally won her appeal. She's back, and she's.
They
back
took
with a
2 years. Did she get a lawsuit from it?
Yeah, she
Kicked out of
sued the
tennis.
shit out of everybody. They just got her shit just got appealed, or her appeal got approved, and she's back now. But she's not. She hasn't she's missed 2 years.
I was
but
gonna
she's
say
been-
I haven't heard her name. I thought she retired.
No, she's been practicing. She's been going hard in the background and like just behind the scenes. And this line opened at +110. She's now -130, crossing through the plus money, and she's got like 20% of the bets too. So
Oh yeah, I like that.
love this play. I
like that.
I love Halep a lot, and this is just a really good matchup for her too.
I used to bet Halep all the time. That was like I forgot she existed.
Yep,
Until you just said it.
She wrongfully accused of PEDs, dude.
I mean, fuck that.
There's a big lawsuit behind there too.
Listen, I understand being wrongfully accused. Let's go to Lightning +115. I mentioned that one. Staying off the Wild game, and you got the Kings down there. Rackets, you got any input on your Sabres or the Beeblebop? Looks like the Canucks open -192. These are 2 teams I really like.
I
like
love the Sabres this late in the year because they have absolutely nothing to play for, and they're giving it all every single fucking night.
I like the Canucks too, though. That's the problem. These are 2 teams I really like. So I'm going to wait a little bit on giving a playoff for that. But we do want to go. Bill, there's some big money lines here in hockey that should be easy to fucking just check 2 boxes.
Sabres are on a back-to-back, though. They played last night in Seattle.
Yeah, that's a tough game for me. That's why that line moving up. Probably going back up goal later. I just try to see if I want to add the Kings. So if we go Edmonton, Nashville, yeah, we'll go Kings too. So -108. So we're just going to go chalk on this one. I love the Predators, as you know, and the Sharks are the worst team to ever put on skates, including the Mighty Ducks in the first scene of the movie. So we're going Predators, Edmonton Oilers, and Kings. All these teams are laying like 350. They should all win by 2 goals. You could take these on the 60-minute line and drop the lines. You could do a bunch of different things. You take a -1.5. For me, I'm just piling them together and powering more money on it. So Kings, Oilers, Predators, Lightning, Rangers, Penguins, possibly 1 or 2 more later for the site. Maybe we like the Hurricanes, Bill. We'll let you know later, and we'll figure the rest of that out. What do we got next?
Bill wants to talk about MLB.
Talk about it, Bill.
I'm probably going to parlay the Hurricanes with the Dodgers.
The Doyers. Go Doyers.
Also, to build upon, Bill was talking about the strikeouts too. I found the pitch counts from the spring. Glasnow topped out at. Hold on, let me find it. I just lost it again. Glasnow topped out at 68 pitches. He's not going to throw more than 80 tomorrow. For game 2, Yamamoto has thrown the most. He threw 71 in the spring. I expect him to be up around 85 or 90. Darvish only threw 50. He's not going to go more than 65 to 70 pitches at the absolute fucking most.
Bill, that goes to what you were saying.
I told Ray, I texted Rackets this morning. I think there's an edge on these unders on the K props because they're high. And
Musgrove is 57. I just wanted to finish that one. Musgrove is 57, so that covers every pitcher over the first 2 games. The most is Yamamoto with 71.
They only play for 2 days, and then they're off for a week.
It's going to be a lot of bullpen there. You're going to see a lot of bullpen.
Yeah, so whoever they brought.
Why would you? And it's still spring training. Like, why are you going to blow your pitches
No,
off?
it's still.
I know, but I'm saying timing.
Yeah.
We're still in spring training time.
Correct.
So, like, I mean, you're going to blow. You don't want to blow your pitchers' arms out early, especially the fucking Asian pitchers.
Well, especially Glasnow, who you just.
And Glasnow, who's made of glass.
Yeah. So, ESPN bet you can parlay unders. You could parlay the unders on the K props. So I bumped Glasnow's at 6.5. Darvish is at 5.5. Glasnow under 7.5 Ks. Darvish under 6.5 Ks is minus 146 on ESPN bet. That's one of my favorite bets of the day. Especially from what Rackets said now. Minus 146. Glasnow's got to get 8. Darvish has to get 7.
He could be ultra efficient, but I just don't see that happening with the
I mean, listen, if it happens and he gets 8 through 4 or something like that, some crazy shit, I mean, then there you go. Maybe he pitches, 30 pitches through 4.
No, but the more likely scenario is what you're saying.
I mean, these are 2 teams that can hit too, so it's not like
the Padres are going to take pitches too.
Yeah, not like these are shitty teams. Like we got the Dodgers lineup is stacked, so we're looking at a lot of good hitters, and like the Padres lineup ain't shit either. They got we're looking at some of the best players in the world playing tomorrow.
I think,
I love that play a lot. Under 7.5, under 6.5, minus 146 on ESPN bet. They're gonna get rid of those, bro. ESPN bet.
They're gonna get rid. They all get rid of them.
They've already got rid of the ones we were hitting earlier under on football, like the lower yardage. So hit these now while they're still available because everyone's gonna take advantage of these.
Hit them while they're hot.
And ESPN will get rid of them. So hit them now, and that's it. And like I said, Ohtani home run. I got some other Ohtani plays and hits, but that's for the subs. But Ohtani home run and then this pitching prop thing is amazing. I love it.
All right. I like it, Bill Rupp. I like it. And when Bill says I love it a lot, I mean, love is the version of like that's a lot, Rackets. So what is love a lot? Like, what's above love?
It's Jenna level.
I don't believe in love. How about that, Bill?
Where's Jenna? I don't see her.
Your prerogative. She's on her bed.
Yeah, single for life. What'd you say? My prerogative?
It's
my prerogative to shut this show down. Evan Hand, we got anything we missed?
That's it.
All right. Rackets, give it to me.
I don't got nothing.
All right, good job. Bill Rupp, final words.
Rubbing Rackets, we have to figure out a new schedule because Rackets got
my work schedule got flipped around, so I'm working nights.
So definitely Wednesdays. Regular.
It could be a weekly show on Wednesdays for longer, or we might break up and do something a little bit later at night.
Break up.
Maybe
you guys going to break up? Everyone's breaking up this week.
Break up the time.
Break up the time.
Fuck it.
Maybe like 9 o'clock.
I would love to see you two break up.
No.
Oh,
we're in it for the long haul.
I'd be missed. Yeah. You think so until you're not. Trust me.
Definitely tomorrow at 5:30.
All right.
Guys, but also, if you want to get in the bracket challenge, DM me on Twitter at Rupp45 or in the Discord. $25 to any of my cash tags, and I will send you the invite. The first 4 teams, those games don't count, so it starts on Thursday. So you can just fill it out. Those early 3 games don't count. So get on it. $25. Winner takes all.
And subscribers, I got a $250 giveaway that I mentioned in the chat from last week. We were supposed to do it on Sunday night. We were on the Discord on Twitter, and then I think we just fucking left because we forgot. So we're going to do it the next time we go live on The Voice, which should be Thursday, right, Bill, for the March Madness. So we'll do the $250 giveaway for subscribers only on Thursday. Bill, you got your giveaway you just told them about. And then we're going to be doing a bunch more stuff this weekend too. So sign up now. Get down there. This is March. Bracket Bible's out. Daily plays and a free week. $40 value on the free week alone. A free week of the 4 Deep Bets. All sport. I keep saying 4 Deep Bets. 4 Deep. All sports Discord. So you're not just going to get March Madness. You're going to get everything in that. Every sport. Evan Hand, what do you think about that?
Not rigged.
Not rigged. Let's go. 4. Joey Rackets, Howie, Dewey, Bill Rupp, and the newly acquired Evan Hand, who is back. He's not fired. That's a good thing. We're happy to have him back. I am Tommy G.
Evan, will you be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow for Major League
outro?
Evan, 6 a.m. for baseball. Will you be up?
No.
Finish it I do. Go.
I want a full report on the game tomorrow. Evan.
Go. You get to finish it now. You get to be me. Go. Go.
For Howie, Dewey, Tommy G, Rackets, and Evan, we will see you tomorrow. Let's go!
No, I do the let's go if you're me.
No, I do it all.
Do it again.
Do it again.
For Tommy G, Rackets, Evan, and Howie, I am Bill Rupp. Stay Cashin, motherfuckers.
Let's go!
He didn't cross his fingers and whatever.
I don't know.